Hello friends, welcome to my channel Reality Right. Today I will be sharing with you a step-by-step guide to load your motorcycle onto a pickup truck. We must know that loading or unloading a motorcycle can be risky, especially with motorcycle weighing over 200 kilos. Such weight generally we see when we are loading a motorcycle on a pickup truck because that motorcycle is mostly for off-roading purpose, and then obviously it will have a higher weight, 200 kilo plus. In this my latest video, I'll show you how to load your motorcycle onto a pickup truck like Isuzu D-MAX Vcross, which I have for this video. Before we start the loading process, हमारे पास कुछ tools होने बड़े ज़रूरी हैं मोटरसाइकिल लोड करने के लिए. First, we should have a motorcycle ramp to move the motorcycle from the ground to the bedliner. We should also have a step-up tool which is kept alongside the ramp. So as we take the motorcycle onto the ramp, onto the truck, we move on the step-up tool so that we get onto the level of the ramp, and then our final step is on the bedliner as the motorcycle goes onto the bedliner. Third item we need is ratchet strap. We have four straps, two on the left side and two on the right side of the motorcycle once the motorcycle is onto the bedliner, and these straps tie the motorcycle with four hinges which are on the wall of the bedliner, two on the left wall and two on the right wall of the bedliner, basically on both sides of the motorcycle when it is on the bedliner. Fourth items we need is riding gloves and sturdy shoes because we are moving heavy items like ramp, paddock stand and motorcycle onto the bedliner. So we need grip and we also need to protect our toes. So these riding gears are very important for us to have with us for loading the motorcycle onto a pickup truck. We may also need a helping hand, somebody who can push the motorcycle as it goes on to the ramp and then on to the bedliner. Once we are proficient, we may load the motorcycle on our own. We don't need any helping hand. Once we have the tools in place, we should start the loading of the bike in the following way. First of all, we need to find a plain surface to put the ramp on the floor. We must set up the ramp. It is generally in the folded form, so we have to unfold the ramp, lock it from both sides so that it should not bend as the motorcycle goes on to the bedliner. One of the edges of the ramp goes on to the edge of the bedliner. Once that is done, we should tie the ramp to the bed liner using a strong rope to prevent it from slipping, because if it slips, it's going to hurt our foot badly. And then the next step is to place the paddock stand and step up stand at the appropriate place. So paddock stand has to go onto the bed liner, और जो step up stand होता है वो ramp के साथ रखा जाता है so that we can move on to the step up stand to be able to put the motorcycle onto the bed liner. Once we're done with the necessary preparation, we need to start loading the motorcycle. So generally the motorcycle होती है कुछ meters away होनी चाहिए ramp से. We have to switch on the motorcycle and accelerate it slowly. It can go onto the ramp and then go onto the bed liner. We should also ensure that the paddock stand and the ramp should be aligned in straight line, because जैसे ही मोटरसाइकिल रैम्प से ऊपर जाती है बेडलाइनर पे, इट हैज़ टू गो इनटू द पैडक स्टैंड स्ट्रेट अवे, और अगर वो लाइन नहीं होता पैडक स्टैंड स्ट्रेट लाइन में तो फ्रंट व्हील को पैडक स्टैंड जाने में चैलेंज होता है. सो वंस वी डन विद द लोडिंग, वी शुड टाइटन द पैडक स्टैंड लीवर्स टू सिक्योर द फ्रंट व्हील ऑफ द मोटरसाइकिल, एंड देन हमें रेचेट स्ट्रैप्स को बाइक से टाई करना पड़ता है, और जो हिंजेस होते हैं तो उससे हमें टाई करना होता है रेचेट्स को. Once the strapping is done, we should fold the ramp and store it securely in the bed liner along with the step-up tool. And to secure the ramp and the step-up tool, we have to use some strings to tie the bed liner. In this whole operation, safety is very critical, and so we have to keep in mind that we should have protective gears, like as I told you before. We should not forget to tie the ramp with the bed liner, because if it slips, it will hurt our foot. And then we also need to ensure that the ratchet straps should not be too tight. There should be enough elasticity in it. So as the vehicle is moving, if there are bumps, these ratchet straps should withstand those bumps, and also the shockers of the motorcycle could move slightly so that they can absorb shocks coming from the road bumps or potholes. Also check that the ratchet straps are not worn out. A broken strap could cause your bike to fall, and we must keep in mind that the motorcycle should never rest on its stand, because if that happens, then the whole motorcycle loses its flexibility or elasticity, as it has to bear jerks and shocks while vehicle is moving. So it is important that the motorcycle should stay on its wheels so that the shockers give enough elasticity for the motorcycle to bear the jerks. I hope you found this guide useful and informative. If you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comments. Stay safe, ride smart, and enjoy the adventure. Thank you.